Thank you for visiting Wealthy Coins again. A $100 investment in Shiba Inu coin today will provide a $100,000 return, according to Robert Kiyosaki. SHIB updates. The price of Shiba Inu surged on December 5th as markets continue to digest Friday's jobs announcement. The positive aspect highlights the U.S. job market's ability to withstand higher interest rates from the Fed, and raises the prospect of a Goldilocks scenario in which the Fed continues to hike rates without causing significant job losses and the economy to continue growing. On Monday, that would be a huge boon for stocks and cryptocurrency. Robert Kiyosaki recently made headlines when he said that everyone who invests $100 in Shiba Inu currency today will become wealthy. SHIB updates. To view our most recent information on Shiba Inu price forecasts and expert analysis, hit the like button, share it, and subscribe to the channel. Now let's get the video started. Shiba Inu's mind-boggling 8% intraday increase in the Asia-Pacific session on December 5th has traders scratching their heads. Chinese government easing actions significantly loosening its COVID policy supported that upward rise. Because the U.S. job figures showed a highly resilient job market, and because the Fed is nearing its pivot and usually starts cutting rates swiftly afterward, sentiment might drive a turnaround, leading to hopes for a gentle landing in the U.S. Shiba must complete one critical task today. It must close above the green ascending trendline in order to bolster the present breakout. The bulls will be able to take back the area above the trendline and utilize it to their advantage, thereby bolstering the rally. The 55-day SMA and the 200-day SMA are expected to be near 0.000 Shay and 1110 bucks respectively, before reaching 0.00 Shay and 125 Furve close to the R1 resistance level for December. Right now, the balance between all asset classes is extremely precarious. All it takes to disrupt the existing correlations is for a single Fed member to make a headline that says something different from what the markets are expecting. The aforementioned equity tailwind could eventually disintegrate, turn into a headwind, and cause a decline below the green ascending trendline. Anticipate a level of support close to 0.0000900 USD. Keeping tabs on the moves made by the largest players in the cryptocurrency industry might help you anticipate substantial shifts in the market. These massive traders, often referred to as whales, have the power to drastically alter market prices. Due to the immutability of blockchains, publicly accessible web tools allow for real-time tracking of crypto whales' movements. A new on-chain study suggests that crypto whales are heavily invested in Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu presents a more nuanced case because the breed is still too often stereotyped as a meme currency that can make you rich fast. However, Shiba Inu should be proud that the makers of this meme coin have been actively working to increase its worth. Of all the changes, raising the burn rate for Shiba Inus has been the most revolutionary. There were originally 1 quadrillion coins in circulation when Shiba Inu started, thus the coin will have to keep burning coins if it ever wants to reach 1 point. The enormous supply of Shiba Inus keeps the value of this meme coin at a pitiful 0.0009177 USD. Additionally, Shiba Inu has been working to make its coin more useful. One example is the new online metaverse world that Shiba Inu has been creating, where land can be bought and sold using cryptocurrency. In order to get Shiba Inu accepted as a real payment option, it also creates agreements with stores and real-world merchants. American Airlines is one example of a company that has recently won. Shiba Inu can be used as a form of payment for flights when you are ready to plan your next vacation. Markets are typically influenced by crypto whales. This dynamic is analogous to that which occurs in the stock market, when large hedge funds and individuals like Warren Buffett influence the decisions made by individual investors about certain stocks. One way to gain a better feel for the market mood and predict future market movements is to keep an eye on what these whales are up to. Looking through the cryptocurrency holdings of big whales can provide you with some solid trade ideas. Additionally, you may learn more about the token holdings and investment strategies of the world's largest crypto investors. According to the volume of trades it processes every day, Binance is the largest cryptocurrency exchange. In spite of this, after selling all of its FTT holdings and FTX's collapse a few weeks ago, it has even established itself as one of the largest players in the cryptocurrency market. Ultimately, Binance must prevail. At the end of the auction in November, the market value of Shiba Inu dropped by 25%. Shiba may be about to take another dive after retesting a support level that was previously breached. Consolidation and a sustained hurdle over $0.0001,000 are necessary to establish competing bullish scenarios. In addition to other big gainers, Shiba Inu saw its meme coin reach a 3-week high on December 5th. At the beginning of the week, Shiba rose to $0.0001005, but by Sunday it had fallen to $0.0009253. Thanks to today's advances, Shiba Inu is now trading around a crucial resistance mark, near its highest point since November 11. Instead of trying to push the token over its value ceiling of $0.0001,000 USD, SHIB bulls decided to cash out their previous investments and pocket the winnings. Since this happened, the price of SHIB has dropped from its previous peak and is now trading at $0.009866 USD. Coincidentally, the RSI is getting close to its own resistance level, which is the 56.0 mark. The index is currently trading at 55.39. Chris Capra is legit. He was a top hedge fund manager before. Thousands of traders are benefiting from his real-time trade recommendations, which he provides using his straightforward options trading approach. According to the official SHIB Superstore Twitter feed, an incredible 3.27 billion SHIB tokens have already been burned by the initiative. It is anticipated that this project would continue to burn billions of SHIB tokens in the years to come, as it started doing so in November 2021. The process of burning tokens removes currencies from circulation. The standard procedure is to send the cryptocurrency to an address that does not have a private key linked to it, making it impossible to collect the funds. There were 50 completed transactions and 126 million SHIB tokens burned in the last 7 days, down from 223 million the week before. These whales, which have not been positively identified, carried about 280 billion Shiba Inus in 3 separate operations on December 6th. Someone made a sale on Binance worth hundreds of millions. In 3 separate processes, these whales have carried more than 280 billion Shiba Inus. Among the whales, one made a sale on Binance totaling hundreds of millions of dollars. The Shiba Play Twitter account said that anonymous wallets had sent and received over 281 billion SHIB tokens in the past 24 hours, according to Etherscan data. After selling 115 billion Shibas on Friday, these occurred. The Twitter user detailed 3 transactions involving Shiba Inus valued at 120,670,300, 183,341,872,681 and 77,070,000. The initial transaction that took place within a day targeted one of the wallets. For the time being, this address is where crypto stays. On the other hand, the 83.3 million and 77.9 million Shiba wallets cannot be discussed. This wallet and the other both sent SHIB. They are now completely out of Shiba Inus. Transferring 83,341,872,681 SHIB to a different wallet allowed the buyer to repurchase Shiba in 3 large transactions. There were 243,639,085, 269,636.464, and 269,490,967 Shiba Inu in these quantities that he purchased. The entire SHIB was immediately dispatched to other addresses by these 3 emails. Given the present volatility of the second biggest meme coin's price, whales can make a profit by purchasing Shiba Sat when its price drops and selling it when its price momentarily recovers. According to CryptoCoin.com's report from Friday, an unidentified whale sent 114,952,894,188 SHIB to a wallet with the last row ending in -7E6C. Following then, a Binance wallet received this substantial amount of Shiba, with the intention of selling it. Approximately $1.4 million was the value of that Shiba at that time. Etherscan reports that all 4 wallets simultaneously transfer substantial amounts of Shiba to a single Binance address.